Well, hello there, you absolutely magnificent person. This is Melinda Balling. Thank you so much for calling our Quantum Leap hotline this weekend. Well, today I want to visit with you a little bit about the difference between being an initiator and an observer. You know, my friends, in every situation, whether personal or professional, people can generally be categorized as either initiators or observers. Where do you place yourself? Are you one that jumps in and gets things going, or are you the person who sits back and observes? These two roles shape how each of us interact with opportunities, challenges, and progress in life. Actually, the distinction between an initiator and observer lies in action versus inaction, engagement versus detachment, and creation versus just reflecting or, again, observing. So as independent Mary Kay beauty consultants and directors, it is imperative that we train ourselves to be initiators, to be proactive. An initiator is someone who takes action, creates opportunities, and drives change. They are the ones who step forward with ideas, take risks, and set things in motion. Initiators are problem solvers and leaders willing to face uncertainty to bring about transformation. Okay, and that could be something as simple as transformation in your business. Because let's face it, to succeed in direct sales, we need to be initiators. We need to be proactive. We must go into action. And so as initiators, we're not waiting for the perfect moment. Instead, we create momentum through effort and persistence. And our mindset is one of proactivity, and we have to understand that success often comes from taking the first step, even when the outcome is unclear. Think about the last time you saw that absolutely stunning looking woman and you thought to yourself, I need her in my portfolio, or I have to talk to her. She is the quality of person that looks like my target market for a team member, and you found yourself talking yourself out of it. Or you just took a deep breath and stepped forward. Now, do we always get the response we wanted? No, but we don't leave that situation, that store, that opportunity with the feeling of, oh my gosh, I should have. Well, on the other hand, an observer tends to watch and analyze rather than engage directly. And, well, as observers, you may possess deep wisdom and insight, but that hesitation to act really holds us back. So this reflective nature can be valuable. Observers can sometimes take a moment to look at a situation and then take action, which is fine, but more often than not, it results in critiquing and analyzing so much that we just don't make that move. So both roles, don't misunderstand me, have their importance. Observers can provide a lot of clarity and insight, and they can ensure that their actions are thoughtful rather than, well, let's say reckless. However, without initiators, progress would stall. And as observation alone does not create change, and we know that, I mean, we can observe, but if we don't take action, there is no change. So the most successful individuals really learn to balance both roles, being insightful observers when necessary, but stepping into action when that is required. So you may be asking yourself, well, how can I become a better initiator? You know, I'm in 3 different groups, and I would say that perhaps 10%, 15 at the most, but 10% are initiators. Most are observers. And, well, I have had a very, very wonderful, successful career in Mary Kay with all my dreams coming true and new things still on the horizon. But I really do believe that it's because I have taught myself to be an initiator. And of course, we have to, the very beginning, the basic is getting those appointments. We have to be proactive. We have to initiate the contact. So let's talk about how we can cultivate becoming a better initiator. So mostly it just, that's an interesting word, but it really does boil down to be a mindset shift. So it requires a shift in mindset, habits, and confidence. So how do we get there? Maybe we don't have all that confidence to speak up. Maybe we're stalled because we keep holding back and, waiting for things to happen instead of creating that change that is needed or taking that initiative. So it's really about moving from passive observation to active engagement. So I'm going to give you some practical ways to train yourself to become more of an initiator in your personal and professional life. Excuse me. Okay, first of all, ask yourself, what can I do? Instead of waiting for opportunities or instructions, let's look for ways we can contribute or take action. And, of course, developing a sense of urgency. Train yourself to respond quickly to opportunities rather than overanalyzing or hesitating. Next, think like a problem solver. Instead of dwelling on challenges, focus on finding solutions and taking steps to implement them. It's easy to get stuck in the challenge, but ask yourself, how can I change this? What can I do differently? How can I find a solution to this? Okay, next, take small, consistent actions. Start with baby steps. Practice taking small actions daily, such as speaking up in meetings, suggesting new ideas, or reaching out to someone first, making that first move. Oh, here's a good one. I've trained myself to do this because it helped me be bold. And so it's called the 5-second rule. So if you feel the urge to act, just quickly count down from 5, and then when you get to 1, take immediate action before doubt creeps in. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Next, create a daily do it now habits list. So if something needs to be done and takes less than 5 minutes, do it immediately instead of postponing. All right. Procrastination is kind of an offshoot of observation. Okay. Next, we need to build some confidence to take action. Well, how does that happen? Well, hate to tell you, but you build confidence through action. And that starts with accepting imperfection. Initiators don't wait until they feel 100% ready. They take action and adjust along the way. And you know what, my friends? It works. I can promise you it works. Get going, and then you can adjust as you go. I always say Plan B stands for better. If your plan doesn't quite come together, use that beautiful mind of yours to look for Plan B. And change the way that you look at failure. Reframe it. Instead of failing or, feeling badly because you're not going to do it right or fearing mistakes, see failure as learning. See those setbacks as part of your growth process. My goodness, think of all the things you've learned by making a mistake first. And you know what? I think it's really important to build your confidence through tracking your wins. You might want to keep a journal of moments when you took initiative, no matter how small, to reinforce your progress. And strengthen your decision-making skills. Yep. Practice choosing between options without overanalyzing. And limit your self-doubt. We all have it. But when faced with a choice, remind yourself that action beats inaction 98% of the time. Jump in. Mistakes aren't deadly. Plan B is always available. Trust your instincts. Overthinking leads to hesitation. Sometimes your gut feeling is enough to get started, and really sometimes that is the best voice to listen to, that internal feeling, that feeling of, yep, this seems like the right way to go. trust yourself. And here's something that's really important. Observe and learn from other action takers. Spend time with people who embody initiative and study their behaviors. And seek out mentorship. That is so important in every situation. Everything that we want to advance, there are mentors. And in Mary Kay, we're so blessed with so many that are so willing to help. Find someone who consistently takes initiative and learn from their approach. Okay, and the other thing is engage in high energy environments. Surround yourself with people who encourage action rather than passive observation. They're out there. Find them. Observe, watch, and identify them and follow their movements. Watch them. Oh, my goodness. And ask them to mentor you. Okay, and set little challenges for yourself. Like today, set a small challenge that is going to push past your comfort zone, like starting a conversation or volunteering for a task or just trying a new experience. Keep pushing past that comfort zone until your comfort zone has enlarged so much that you can't even believe the things that used to stop you. And it doesn't hurt to commit publicly. So you can tell others about your plans because it creates accountability and sometimes pushes you to follow through. All right. So I had a goal to lose weight. And I really never wanted my husband to know how much I weighed. I know it's crazy, as if he couldn't tell. But I decided that I was going to commit to him publicly. You know, it's easy to, say you're going to lose weight, tell yourself you're going to lose weight, and so on. But I made a plan, and I told my husband that my goal was to lose X amount of pounds. And it created accountability plus transparency. And every Friday morning, I asked him to come with me to the scale and observe my progress. Oh, my gosh. Well, it helped keep me on track. And I am just 5 pounds away from that goal now. Okay. Also, take calculated risks. You know, initiators are willing to step into uncertainty with the confidence that they will figure things out. Listen, the universe, God, your higher self, well, all of that energy, particularly your creator, has your back. Let God know that you are stepping out and that you want to radiate his confidence in you. And then just develop this mindset or a bias, if you will, for action. Say yes more often. Challenge yourself to accept more opportunities instead of hesitating. It doesn't have to be a big yes, but say yes. Say yes when it pushes your comfort zone a bit. And sometimes just go ahead and act before you feel 100% ready. Often the feeling of readiness comes after you start, not before. And here is the last one, my friends. Do it even if you're scared. Okay. Fear and discomfort are natural when taking initiative. Please don't let that hold you back. That's part of the process. Yes, do it even if you're scared. Step out, push that comfort zone, and realize that that discomfort is just natural. And that after you've done it, you're going to feel so much more confident. Remember your first party? Remember your first facial? Well, I certainly still, all these years later, remember mine, and I was petrified. I remember the first time I had to do something virtually. Oh, my gosh. I was practically in a cold sweat before I turned on my computer. But you know what? I did it. And now it feels like a comfortable place to be. So do it even if you're scared. All right. This was kind of lengthy. And if you stayed with me, here is my affirmation for you for today. Every day I choose to lead, to act, and to make things happen. I am unstoppable. Again, every day I choose to lead, to act, and to make things happen. I am unstoppable. Again, every day I choose to lead, to act, and to make things happen. I am unstoppable. Or you can just say, I am a bold initiator. I am a bold initiator. I am a bold initiator. So, my friends, Go ahead, take action with confidence and courage, knowing that progress comes from movement. Trust your instincts, step forward without hesitation, and create opportunities instead of waiting for them. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. Have a beautiful and blessed day. God bless you, and goodbye for now.